injector, one of two methods we have of introducing water into the boiler. I'll go over to the second one here in just a second. Our gauge cluster, speedometer, brake pressure, brake pipe controls, steam shaft pressure gauge, and boiler pressure gauge. We operate the engine at 300 pounds, and sitting right at 300 pounds, so somebody's doing something right. Water glasses, we've got one on either side, engineer side, fireman side. Firebox, so this is not how the fire normally looks. See that big bank of coal?
Yeah.
We bank the engine up at night so it can hold heat. So in the mornings we break that bank up and then push it forward, and that's the beginning of our fire. So we just crack it open, so that's going to get it addressed before we actually start running training. But that's the firebox. Fireman side, we've got the stoker control, stoker blast. Stoker is the screw that delivers the coal to the firebox. stoker blast is what blasts the coal into the firebox and distributes it to the box. This gauge, there's two needles in it, one for the stoker and one for the blast. So we can control where the coal, how much coal is going in and where it goes by monitoring the pressure in this gauge here. Feed water pump. This is the second method of introducing water into the boiler. This takes the same water that the injector uses, but it preheats it through the exhaust gases that come out of the front of the engine. We only use this when the engine's running. So sitting still, we don't ever use it. Blower control. This creates an artificial draft in the engine while we're sitting still. I have it on right now. It's sucking air up through the nozzle and pulling air up through the firebox to keep the fire hot. Gauge cluster from fireman's side. Boiler pressure gauge as well. I already went over that gauge. And this is the feed water pump gauge, which is the pump that pumps the water to the boiler. Again, you can monitor how much goes into the boiler by the pressure on this gauge. That's basically it. You guys got any questions about anything? No?
How many pounds of fluid do you lose every day?
I don't know. Put it this way. I drank